everybody, welcome to a new video here at Top Football Club. My name is Chris Rodriguez. Don't mind me, I'm disappearing right now. I wore the wrong shirt for this video. I have a green screen, so everything is disappearing. But as long as you can see my face, I guess, or you can see the images, but most importantly is the news, is what I say. So Bayern Munich and Tottenham are both confident on the upcoming days to an agreement for transfer of Harry Kane. Also, Kylian Mbappe. Barcelona has made an offer to PSG. They actually want to offer 3 players for the French superstar. And however, Mbappe has declared that he does not want to join Barcelona. However, FCB, they're trying to do everything they can, willing to give up important players from their youth academy that are right now on the first team to PSG in order to get Kylian Mbappe. Now, I don't think Kylian will go to Barcelona or will even entertain that thought. So, but right now we are waiting on more development. But right now, Mbappe is at a standstill with PSG and, of course, does not want to join Barcelona. Maguire is not respected in Manchester United. Everybody's been saying this. The club has leaked that he is not doing well when it comes to their relationships of the locker room, the coaching staff, everybody else. They're not really in sync with Maguire and would like to see him out. He has been urged to leave Manchester United to regain respect from teammates and fans. The ex-Tottenham midfielder Jamie O'Hara also reckons that the England centre-back 30-year-old would be ideal for his old club. And we've been saying that in the past episodes of the podcast with Laurent Courtine, that it could be a location for him to go to Tottenham, and maybe that'll work. Now, the former Wolves and Fulham player, 36-year-old now, told the Grosvenor Sport why he believes Maguire must move on this summer. He said, "I don't know why he's still there. I would have handed in a transfer request and left the football club. He's not wanted there. He's had the captaincy taken off him, and he's not respected as a player by anyone, and it's obvious." Now, Tottenham have agreed a deal with Wolfsburg center-back Mickey van de Ven. The Holland under-21 star is on the verge of completing a £30 million move to Tottenham Spurs. And we'll see. He's one of the players that Angie Postecoglou really likes. And he's going to, according to Fabrizio Romano, Spurs are really close on reaching an agreement with the German club. Now, let's move on with Onana. Onana snubbed Premier League rivals for Red Devils. He was actually he had offers to join other big clubs, and he rejected them just to join Erik ten Hag's team. And it's reportedly that he turned down big teams, including Chelsea, of course, Inter Milan as well, but other clubs in England just to join Manchester United. So, is he a fan? A lot of people were commenting on what I said, my rant about Onana yelling at Maguire, and said that Maguire deserved it and that Onana was a winner and he expects more from his teammates. Well, it looks like it worked, what Onana did, which trying to get Manchester United fans on his side. Now, Sofiane Amrabat, let's talk about him a little bit. Manchester United target this player, already playing for Fiorentina, and right now nothing about his future has been said. The Morocco midfielder, 26-year-old, has also been linked with Liverpool and Chelsea, but the transfer guru Fabrizio Romano reports that the Morocco star is saying, "I don't know if I'm leaving. Maybe I can stay here at Fiorentina." The big clubs are not really that interesting to him. Maybe so. He's part of that small percentage of people that don't care about big clubs as much. We'll see what happens. I thought he was going to join Manchester United, but apparently he is not. He hasn't done that. Now let's move on, because Manchester United, they desperately need to offload players in order to secure their top targets this summer. Now, the Red Devils have already parted ways with David De Gea, Anthony Elanga, and Alex Telles permanently this summer. But the big money signings of Mason Mount, Andre Onana, have left United with just 13 million of their 120 million pound summer budget left. They're not going to get very many players with 13 million pounds, including Sofiane Amrabat. So in order for United to comply with the FFP rules and bring in other stars, several more current players might have to go. Now, time is not on their side at this moment, with just under 1 month left until the transfer window closes. Now, if you're a Manchester United fan, what do you think needs to happen? Now, the list of players that need to go are Dean Henderson, Eric Bailey, Fred, Scott McTominay, Brandon Williams, and Donny van den Beek. What do you think is going to happen with this right here? Now, let's move on with Erasmus. Manchester United might have to wait 3 more days to clinch Erasmus Hojbjerg, £72 million move from Atalanta. The Manchester Evening News suggests that the Danish striker arrived later than planned today, putting back United's schedule. Now, the 20-year-old flew into Manchester Airport at 4:15 p.m. and was due to meet some supporters and conduct obligations around his transfer this evening. But that was canceled as the Red Devils chose to focus on his medical, and which is more important. You got to make sure everything is good. Now, the club may now look to make the announcement on the weekend around home friendly against Lens at 12:45 p.m. on Saturday. United will pay Atalanta an initial fee of £64 million, with a further $8 million potentially coming via add-ons. So we'll see what happens with that. Now let's move on with the next name on the market, and that is Romeo Lavia. Manchester United and Liverpool are locked in a battle over this player. Great player. And the Belgian midfielder, only 19-year-old, seems unsure that he seems sure that he wants to depart Southampton following a tough relegation this past season, but he is not sure on where to go yet. Now, Arsenal and Chelsea have also reportedly shown interest, but United might need to sell before they can bid anywhere near the Saints' £50 million valuation. Now, the Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp has major questions over his midfield, and they definitely need players. I mean, Fabinho just left, Henderson left as well, and they have struggled throughout the season before losing these experienced players, and he might be one of the players that they might actually put a little extra into, that way they can get the deal done. So now moving on to another player with name, and that is William. Al Shabab has bid for William, another hijack by Saudi, or attempt to hijack from the Saudi Pro League. Now, this is a player that actually we can expect this to happen. Al Shabab have made a formal bid for William, despite the winger signing a new Fulham deal just 10 days ago. And transfer guru Fabrizio Romano says Saudi clubs continue to circle for Premier League players. So we'll see what happens with this. Ex-Arsenal, ex-Chelsea, 34-year-old, won 70 caps for Brazil. I mean, he is a player that, again, you expect this to happen and to, for them to get something done. Now, let's move on to this guy right here, Caicedo. What is the latest on this incredible player? Reportedly, a mystery club is joining a Caicedo fight. Chelsea have reportedly been joined in the race for Moises Caicedo by, we don't know what club yet, but Brighton definitely knows, and they're trying to play that role like who bid, whose offer is highest here. And it's understood that the unknown other club have upped the bidding for the Brighton midfielder to £80 million, with Liverpool and Arsenal having previously been linked with the Ecuador star. Now, the Seagulls are holding firm on $100 million price tag, and they value him just as good as Declan Rice. I'm not sure I agree with that, but let me know what you think in the comment section down below. It'll be interesting to see if they will be able to get that amount of money from this player, as it's going to be tough. Only a player that has played for one season in the Premier League, even though he's played great, it'll be tough. Now, again, moving on to the next one, the Gunners agree with terms with Raya. Also, the Brentford keeper David Raya has reportedly sorted out personal terms with Arsenal, so he should be joining them in no time. Now, the Hammers, next one. The Hammers are still eyeing McTominay. Manchester United midfielder Scott McTominay is still on West Ham's radar. the Hammers boss, David Moyes, ideally wants Southampton, England, ace as the replacement for Declan Rice. Now, last but not least, let's talk about Manchester City agreeing with Guardio and actually agreeing with RB Leipzig center back Josko Guardio. The fee will be £77 million. And it's going to be interesting, man, because Manchester United really haven't done a lot of signings as of yet. And so, therefore, I think this is going to be interesting. Now, we mentioned Harry Kane. Now, what's going to happen? What is happening, actually, with this kid, Pedri? Pedri is being seeked by PSG, even though he has said, I'm not going anywhere. I love Barcelona. I'm staying here. And Barcelona also, I mean, if the money is great, they would probably do something. But as of right now, they're not even nowhere near what Barcelona wants for this player. Again, this was a long video. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Hopefully you found this video informational. We try to put everything in one video and make it short. Sometimes it doesn't happen that way. But thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. My name is Chris Rodriguez. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.